You're Utah citizens and your taxes are involved in that. But when the state of Utah was sued and lost that lawsuit for $33 million, the state, through the legislature, its duly elected representatives, decided to withdraw as trustee. That reality occurred in 2008. That's been reaffirmed several times. It's been reaffirmed most recently in HCR 11. And so I'm here as a facilitator, as a messenger, saying, this is the reality I'm explaining to you. I'm not authorized to come here and offer for the state of Utah to sign up again to be the trustee. I have no authority to do that. I'm telling you that the legislature, as recently as 90 days ago, voted almost unanimously to remove themselves as trustee. The state of Utah is not sponsoring the Utah DNA Corporation. We're not sponsoring that. That's not our corporation. We are explaining it to you today. You're welcome to talk to your representatives appointed by each chapter. You're welcome to read the bylaws. You're welcome to read the articles. Elections will take place, and Navajos will govern Navajo money. And so the bottom line here today is, notwithstanding Aneth's claim to the oil and how some would like to divide that, that's not on the table. That's not at issue. There is nothing I or the state of Utah can do about that. It's a federal determination in 1968, 45 years ago. 45 years ago, that was settled. And I understand some of you are sworn to move forward and fight that battle. But that battle, if ever it's even talked about again, is a battle that has to happen in Washington, D.C. The state of Utah has no ability to influence that. None. Meanwhile, the legislature has instructed the governor and the lieutenant governor, resign as trustee, cease to be the manager of those funds. Therefore, someone has come up with the idea of the Utah DNA. Whether it's a good idea or a bad idea, I don't know. Your chapter presidents, your attorneys need to be involved with that. You have time before this legislation will be passed. It will not be passed in the next 60 days. You have, I'm certain, 6 months, at least, if not a year, before this legislation would pass. That is plenty of time for the chapters to sit down amicably and talk through the issues you've raised tonight. These are serious issues, I understand. But this is your money. And I'm not being insulting when I say your money. It's not our money, it's not anybody else's money, it is your money. Therefore, you should decide how it is managed. Now, your chapter is taking a position that you want Utah to reconsider. I'll pass this on to the legislature, I'll pass this on to the governor. For Utah to reconsider, it's not the governor, it's not the lieutenant governor, it is the legislature. Next year, in 2014, someone would have to run a bill to do this. I ask you to consider, HCR 11 passed unanimously in the House of Representatives. Is it likely that you're going to find 38 representatives to reverse their vote on that unanimous resolution? You're welcome to lobby for that. You're welcome to call your representatives. You're welcome to go to Salt Lake and do whatever you wish as citizens. Is it likely that you're going to find 13 or 14 senators to reverse their vote? Not likely. And so no one here speaks for the legislature. And that's the only way it would be reversed. Meanwhile, this money sits. It is not being used. It is not being applied to your schools, to your medical care, to your educational needs beyond some scholarships. It should be put to use for the benefit of Utah Navajo. That's what we would like to see happen as our administration. Those are the orders we have been given. So I apologize for all of that, but it is what it is. And so with that, I close, and we're happy to talk to you. Thank you very much. Mr. President, President